What's up, guys? Welcome back to another GeForce Now News Thursday, and this is the beginning of July, so we have the full roadmap for July, which is going to be 22 games with 4 of those this week, so we're going to go through all of that. Also, a recap for last month really quickly, because there were 10 games over the 17 that were announced back in June, so let's go ahead and get into it, starting with those extra games. Alright, so in June we had 17 games originally announced, and there were 10 that came out above that. That was Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Sneak Out, Beyond Good and Evil 20th Anniversary Edition, As Dusk Falls, Body Cam, Drug Dealer Simulator 2, Sea of Thieves, Sky the Misty Isle, X Defiant, and Tell Me Why. So it's not uncommon that we get extra games that are above and beyond the announcements every month, and it's pretty typical for GeForce Now, but it so happens that there were a lot of great titles that came in there that weren't announced as well, from Killer Clowns to Beyond Good and Evil, Body Cam, and so on. So yeah, really nice to see those additional games back in June. So let's take a look at the 4 games that we know are coming this week. Alright, so the first game this week is the Falconer. This was an older title back in 2021. I actually played through it back when it came out, and this is going to be free, I do believe, one of the free titles on July 4th. So should be at time of this coming out, might already be up, but check out the store there for Epic. So the Falconer is our first game this week, headed over to GeForce Now. Next up is a new release over on Steam for June 30th, and that was the First Descendant. I've put about 8 or 9 hours into this game since it came out. I've played it on GeForce Now a good bit, and I'm really happy the game is over there, especially doing a lot of handheld gaming and stuff like that. GeForce Now is really coming in clutch when it comes to being able to run the First Descendant at a nice frame rate and enjoy the game. But yeah, I'm having fun with it so far. We'll see how it goes as I get further into it. Our third game is over on Steam and came out in 2018, and that's Star Traders Frontiers. You're the captain of a starship venturing through a massive open universe. Customize your crew and take command at the helm at your very own ship as you explore a galaxy torn apart by internal strife, alien threats, and political intrigue. Not a game I've checked out before. Definitely another older title along with Falconer, but definitely welcome into the GeForce Now family. And our fourth game is a new release over on Epic and the native launcher, which is Withering Waves. Withering Waves is a story-rich, open-world action RPG with a high degree of freedom. You wake from your slumber as a rover, joined by a vibrant cast of resonators on a journey to reclaim your lost memories and surmount the lament. Alright, so that's the 4 games for this week, but that still leaves 18 more on the roadmap for July, so I'm going to put all those up on the screen, and I'll list them out real quick for you here. But of course, we'll take our time and get more into each of these games every week as they actually come out, and there's always some changes along the way. But those 18 games are Once Human, Angerfoot, The Crust, Gestal, Steam and Cinder, Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, Dungeons of Hinterberg, Norland, Cataclysmo, Conscript, F1 Manager 24, Earth Defense Force 6, Stormgate Early Access, Cyberknights Flashpoint, Content Warning, Crime Boss Rockaway City, Gang Beast, Hawked, and Kingdoms and Castles. So all those are listed up there, and again, we'll go through these every week. I'm definitely looking forward to Once Human and Flintlock. I think those are 2 games I'm really interested in for July, but I've also got my eye on Earth Defense Force 6 as well. So a lot of great looking titles coming to GFN this month. A really good looking roadmap. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week. The 10 additional games we got in June. Our 4 games for this week. I'm definitely playing a good bit of the First Descendant. And then the other 18 games we're expecting in July. And again, I think there's some great titles in there. I'm really looking forward to gaming this month, just in general, but especially with the titles coming over here to GeForce Now. Alright guys, thanks a lot for coming to check out the video. As always, I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one.